Okay, hey everybody, what is up? I'm back with another stream. We're going to be drawing today. Maybe other peeps will pop in and hang out. Maybe. But for the most part, we're in our break period between games because, like I said, I'm pacing myself. Um, we did Gen 2, and now we're in the middle of prepping for Gen 3. So all good beans there. Well, I'll pop in BC just in case people want to join or whatever. But for now, we're gonna put on some music, chillax, and god damn it, really should have locked this. Put on some music, relax, and do some drawing today. And that's the wrong overlay. There we go. And just, chit chat, talk, all that good jazz. Hang on. There we go. All right, I need to actually like turn on the music. And the music's not actually playing on the thing. For fuck's sake. Hang on. I know how to fix this. I know what I'm doing. There it is. It's very loud in my ear, so I'm gonna lower it. There we go. Oh boy, it is kind of cold out today. I'm not gonna hold you. I am beat. I am tired. Ah, man. Man, oh man, God, oh God. But hey, what can one do? Anyways, what I'm doing today is working on some character designs for my story that I want to release sometime within the next few years. I'm already like building it up. I think I talked about it previously where I'm building up the lore and everything. And if you remember, like, before, I did do, like, character designs for them previously, like, establishing their, like, body shapes and everything like that, but I didn't like how, I didn't like the art style I went with. And if you remember Rise of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, that's where I kind of want to skew towards. I like the more stylized, cartoony look as opposed to the like the more, I guess, comic booky, realistic look a lot of comic books have. At least a lot about comic book shows. I'm looking at you, Invincible. Sorry. I've been involuntarily, not voluntarily, involuntarily seeing a lot of Invincible stuff on my feed, and I don't watch the show. Don't ask me why I don't watch it. I don't know. It never really appealed to me. It's just saying a lot because I do like subversions on tropes and shit. But I don't know, that it just never appealed to me. Yeah, I mean, it's the whole like evil Superman thing, like they did with Omni Man and the boys with Homelander, and of course, fucking Injustice Superman. Honestly, I'm not gonna hold you, and this is just me being a freak. Watching a man blow up the fucking world for the woman he loves, it's kind of hot. It's kind of hot. I'm not gonna hold. I'm not gonna front or anything like that. But or that means it's a good story. No. Well, tropes aren't really a bad thing. They're just, things that people have seen time and time again. But that doesn't mean they're a bad thing. I know when people say, oh, this follows a trope or a trend or anything like that, it's often perceived as, oh, yeah, it is. Net gave me this Latin jazz covers of Street Fighter 2. And that's what's playing in the background right now. And I do love me some Latin jazz, so I decided to put that on. He sent it to me yesterday. I thought, oh fuck, what is this? It's 54 minutes. What the fuck is this? Then I put it on. I was like, okay, now I gotta fucking listen to the whole word of it, and it's fucking good. Anyways, yeah, people see like a show or a movie and they say, oh, this follows a lot of tropes, da 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 da. It just helps people categorize like different types of things. Even though something follows a trope doesn't mean it's necessarily bad. Like, fuck, I write a lot of tropes all the time. I like, for example, in my novel, there's literally the trope of the big fucking brawly man who is the softest person you've ever met, and the short chihuahua. But it doesn't mean the story is bad. I don't know. I wrote it, so my confirm my bias is, oh, it sucks, but that's just because it's my own work. Right, any show or just media you consume always follows a trope. Like, I don't know, Invincible is a good example of this. Of like, you know, the evil Superman trope. Or like the Angel Giant and Water Treasure Eternal. Look, I love that trope, okay? And I said this like even when I was developing it, I was telling everybody about it. Stories, every story has been told. It's how you tell it that's the important thing. Like, stop it. Stop me if you heard this one before. A city girl from who's really into her job finds the meaning of Christmas through a man. I just named like every Hallmark movie ever. So, yeah, it's not a. Oh yeah, this playlist is 54 minutes. It's a trope that's been seen everywhere. I really wanted to stop yeah, City Girl. You know what I mean? That, and that in itself is a trope. A girl or a guy from the city who's all about business and shit. That's a trope. But what you do with that trope, either you subvert it or play with it or play it straight, it's how you can drive and develop a good story. And there are like both good and bad ways of, you know, subverting a certain trope. Like injustice is a bad way. In Injustice, Superman goes bad. I'll say this. They do it better. They do it better in the comics than they do in the video game. Because you kind of see like his descent into madness. From losing Lois. Oh, spoiler alert for Injustice. Losing Lois. Did you like play through Injustice? It mentioned Evil Stephen twice in the short span. I did. I played through Injustice and Injustice 2. I actually have that on my Steam account. Plus, I was so obsessed with Injustice when, like, God, about a decade ago? I was so obsessed with it, I went and read the comic run of it as well. And they have, like, arcs of how it started to how you end up in the game. Because, you know, in the game, it takes place, like, 5 years, like, after. Excuse me. 5 years after Joker kills Lois Lane and blows up Metropolis. So you're wondering what happened within those five years. It's in the comics. And I read all of it. Because I was like so obsessed with Injustice Superman. Because I thought, I don't really anymore. But at the time, I thought like, hey, that's kind of hot. He's going all balls to the wall for the women he loved. Man, I want to be a part of it. I want to be the object of his effect. I essentially turned into Wonder Woman during Injustice. And when they say Wonder Woman was her at her absolute worst in Injustice, they were not kidding. She was at her absolute worst. Like, you know, the kind and compassionate Diana Prince, gone. She's like Lady Macbeth, always in fucking Superman's ears, and just because she wanted the super dick, but she couldn't get the super dick because he was still down bad for Lois and type shit like that. Oh my god. So yeah. But back to like evil Superman tropes and stuff. I mean, Injustice is even the only one that played with like a different version that's like we considered evil version of Superman. It's just like the most notable one, because I know they did it with excuse me, Red Sun Superman, and where Superman lands in Soviet Russia and is raised there, and he becomes essentially a Captain America like figure for Russia. And then Lex Luthor, I know it's Lex Luthor, but I call him Lex Luthor. Lex Loser, because he's a loser. He's there trying to stop him, and then y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember it ending where Lex wins, Superman fucks off somewhere, and he leads the people to a new age or a new era of peace and prosperity and technology. But that in turn makes the planet unstable. And it blows up. It basically becomes Krypton. And it blows up. And so they send a baby back in time to live out their final days, yada, yada, yada. And it ends up being Clark Kent. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that, it seems, anyways. Like I said, that's not the only instance of an evil Superman in comic books or anything like that. Of course, we have like Omni-Man, he is categorized in this evil Superman trope. But I feel like Homelander is the more defiant term of an evil Superman than Omni-Man is, because Omni-Man does like turn things around, and Homelander, well, he's just a dick. Oh, Homelander. What a pussy. Anyways. And in my story, I was talking about this with Net and Jessica. I wanted to avoid the evil Superman stereotype, but I wanted to have a strong man in there, and we were discussing how I could go about it, and how Icon came up in the conversation, and I was reading stuff about that, and I read some Icon and Rocket comics and seeing what I could pull from there. And then I realize I stopped myself because I realize this is just me rambling or anything like that or whatever. I realized that I was going about this the wrong way. I was trying to like fit a character into a certain archetype or a trope when he's not that trope. In all